Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for August 31st through September 14th. First, we're going to talk about Adelia, that's in the Gulf of in the Northwest Caribbean, and it's forecast to intensify to a hurricane by tomorrow night, and it could be even sooner. It depends, but it's forecast to intensify to a hurricane late Tuesday and bring heavy rain, strong winds, significant storm surge to parts of Florida's west coast beginning Tuesday night, and portions of the west coast of Florida and the Florida Panhandle, southeast Georgia, and eastern Carolinas that can receive 48 inches of rain between Tuesday and Thursday. Isolated higher amounts of 12 inches or more would be closer to landfall. Okay, what you're looking at here is the earliest time of tropical storm force winds to be arriving. So it looks like we're arriving Tuesday night here across Florida, and then on into northeast, into Georgia during Wednesday. These are the watches and warnings that are posted. Strong tropical storm is on the west coast. You can see, and tropical storm warnings here in the east, and then in this red is hurricane watches and warnings here. Okay, now we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to take a look at the rainfall amounts that are forecast. We'll start here with day 2, and this is day 2, and you can see we have area of orange here. Across this area, that could be around 6 inches, right, across this area. And then we'll go to day 3. Lighter amounts to the north. We'll go to day 3. And you can see now the heaviest inches of 6 inches or more are across this area here, across South Carolina into North Carolina. Now, we'll try to go to day 1. I don't think we'll see anything. Okay, see, that's what I expected. Like, the heaviest rain is down here. So this is all something to watch, because the track can change. And we're going to take a look at the cone. We'll get rid of this. And we'll look at the cone. This is where it's forecast to go. And you notice as it gets wider as time goes by, because confidence is lower. But they keep saying, do not concentrate on just this exact part, because it can go to the right outside of the cone or to the left. And this is just an idea of where the storm is forecast to go. And this is the error of margin. Okay? That's one thing. Okay, next storm we're going to talk about Franklin. Here, we're taking a look at Franklin, and this is where it's forecast to be right now. It has, this is as of, this forecast as of 5 p.m. It's forecast to be 145 mile an hour winds, category 4. Now, right now, let's see if I can get information to come up on it. Right now, it has 145 miles and it's category 4. Central pressure is 937 millibars and moving to the north-northwest at 9 miles per hour. Okay, this storm is forecast to remain well off the coast, except some areas along the Carolina coast could get some winds and some rain lingering from that. And we'll put the rainfall amount on here also. And you can see that it's not supposed to be, maybe some rain pushed to the west, but most of the rain will be with the storm. And if we go to day 2, very little rainfall, lighter amounts, because it's all concentrated with Adelia. Okay. And you go, oh yeah, here's the satellite imagery. You can see here's Franklin with the well-formed eye, and look at satellite before. It had very deep convection on the west side and the deep cloud cover, And Adelia is still forming here. It's finally on the move and moving north. So this is something to watch here. Now, okay, let me see. Oh yeah, I want to show you something here with the models. Okay, we're going to take a look at Adelia right here. And this is the which model? Oh, the HFSB. See, it all keeps it well to the south of the Mid-Atlantic. Let me see if I can go to other forecasts. This is the HFSA. Keeps it to the south. Let me see if we can get another one. Now this is interesting. Let me see how this one is forming. This is the HWRF, and they all keep to the south. Before it was showing some kind of clustering here further to the north. That was yesterday, but these are the various models in here. The best track is the dark color one. All right, and then we'll take out the Legacy HMOD. Okay, that's not show much. But it's supposed forecast to stay to the south. And then if we take a look at Franklin, oh, nothing yet. It's to the south too. Now, some of these models are showing it possibly clipping Long Island and going into southern New England, but now all the models are to the south. All right. Okay, so now we're going to get to the forecast. Okay, this is for the period for August 31st to September 4th. And what we have here is a trough field on the west coast, zone of flow across the northern states, and above normal heights cover much of the country. Go to the forecast right here. So we already talked about the hurricanes, but in addition, we'll have a ridge here across the southern states, and that will cause above normal temperatures late in the week and early next week across the central states. Okay, we're going to take a look now at the period for September 5th to the 9th. And the pattern doesn't really change that much. We still have a broad ridge across southern states, trough here in the west, zone of flow here to the north. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for below normal temperatures here, calling for anomalies to be near 2 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures forecast here, with anomalies could be near 10 degrees or more above normal, generally across this area here. And for precipitation, is it the right map? Yep. Calling for above normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence nearly 40%. Below normal precipitation forecast here, probability of occurrence is 35%. Now we're going to take a look at the period for September 10th to the 14th. And again, we don't see much change. Here's our broad ridge covering the southern states. Trough here remains in the west or the northwest. Above normal heights across much of the country. So I'm calling for a little change in the temperature anomalies from the previous period. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation across this vast area here. And the probability of occurrence is near 35%. Oh, there's something I also want to show. I just remember. Going to go to the other map. Okay, let me see. I want to explain about the hurricanes. Let's see. Okay. Give it a minute to load. Now this is the upper level structure. Now we're going to have a trough that'll be in the Midwest. Here's our upper ridge, 594 DM. This will keep it warm down here. But then we'll have a trough here in the Midwest that will cause the flow to pick up these storms and drive them to the north-northwest. I mean, the north-northeast direction. See, we have a trough here, and then it moves out. So that's just something to watch. This is the upper level energy. So I don't think we have to worry about these, but like I said, anything can change. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for August 31st through September 14th. Thanks for coming, Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.